always something new as a boiler inspector. You could spend one day, all day at a large industrial facility, and the next day at 10 different small businesses around the state. It's a unique job where you're not doing the same thing day in and day out. There are different types of equipment, different locations, new technologies. There's always something to learn and something to discover. I firmly believe that my fellow inspectors and I have the best job in the state because we get to drive all around Oregon, go to all sorts of cool places like manufacturing facilities, technology companies, schools, hospitals, auto body shops, and everything in between. And then while we're there, we get kind of a peek behind the curtain. We get to see all the different things they make, new ways of heating and cooling buildings. We get to see new processes for pasteurizing and growing the food and beverages that we eat and drink. And we get to do that every day and get paid for it. It's kind of a great, amazing position. Our boiler inspectors are home-based inspectors. So that means that they live inside the territory that they cover. When they wake up in the morning, they'll connect to our systems, take a look at what inspections are coming up. They may have some already scheduled. They hop in their state vehicle and they drive out to their first inspection. When they get there, they'll work with the customer to find the equipment that they need to inspect, review its status, and fill out any paperwork that they need to. They could be doing anything from inspecting a small air compressor at an auto body shop to inspecting a large boiler that is part of a power generation system. To be an inspector, you have to have a sense of curiosity for sure. You have to want to follow every little thread to its conclusion because that's what's going to save lives. So I won't lie, it's not easy to become an inspector. There are prerequisites when it comes to both experience and education. But my recommendation for someone who would be interested in becoming an inspector is to get time in the field in the industry. Work as an installer, work as a pipe fitter or a steam fitter. Military service is always an option. There are so many different pathways to become an inspector because our scope is so broad. Anything from welding, installations, repairs, operations, they're all valid ways to become an inspector. Unfortunately, as with many of the trades these days, our inspector workforce is slowly retiring. We expect that within the next 5 years, half of the inspector workforce across the nation will have retired. And so we are desperately seeking new pathways to get inspectors into the positions. We don't want to lower the standards, but we want to help people prove that they can meet the standards. One way we're doing this is a program that I'm particularly proud of because I've been leading, and that is the National Board's NB380 training program. It's an alternative training program for inspectors that instead of requiring the mandatory 5 points of experience in education, allows an inspector candidate to come in with no experience in education and rely on-the-job training and classroom training in order to help themselves meet the standards that we would normally expect. As a state inspector, not only do you get all the benefits of being a state government employee, like retirement benefits and insurance, but you get to work a Flex 40 schedule, which means that you're working 40 hours a week and that's it. If you have to work 10 hours on Monday to accommodate the needs of a customer, you'll work 6 hours on Friday to round things back out. If you're interested in becoming an inspector like me, one of the best jobs there is, I highly recommend reaching out to folks in the industry, to inspectors like myself, or even to the National Board of Boiler and Pressure Vessel Inspectors at nbbi.org.